The name Johnson Horse is derived from the ancient Greek story in which soldiers hid inside the giant wooden house which outside the gates of the city of Troy, and they appeared a gift. Once the unsuspecting people of the carried out the wooden houses and they entered the gates inside the hidden soldiers came out and launched a surprise attack. The tale of the Cassians has we should not judge any story by the outward appearance and should be Cassians of the offers. Seem good to be true. And mm, dangers in the digital world. Dangers in the digital is the kind of come in the form of various kind of cyber attack. A cyber attack is an attempt made by a criminal to steal a person's personal or the financial information such as their bank and credit card details or the damage. They create or distribute networks and online services. Cyber attacks can be taken in many forms. Hmm, Let us learn some of the common cyber attack. Malware. Malware software or malware includes a wide range of harmful software. Malware is designed to damage or steal data from the computer network. And the following table is summarized the main types of malware. Virus. A virus is a computer program that can be attached itself to the other programs and does unwanted things to a computer system. It infers a virus can for example flood your computer screen with unwanted messages and stops you from work. Trojan has a Trojan. A Trojan is a computer malware is a process itself as a useful program such as a game or drawing app once installed it steals the data or damages files, other applications and infected system. A worm is a small piece of the software that uses computer network to duplicate itself. It scans the computer network and copies itself into a new computer software that it does not the same kind of the damage of the viruses and turns into spyware. Spyware collects the personal financial information. The system without the user knowledge, it is sent the information to each creator who can be misused. Ransomware locks the user data, demands payment in exchange. A key for unlocking data is usually spread a malicious email. Links are notable example in the 2017 WannaCry ransom attack is spread rapidly across the world infects more than 300,000 computers. It's literally 3 lakh computers in the Indian number system. Scareware tricks the user into believing that the computer is infected with the malware. Then it tricks into the installing a fake antivirus software to clean the malware. Once installed this fake antivirus software that steals the user data, the harmed computer are used in change of the fake antivirus software that does not nothing. You may increase the scareware from the pop-up messages while browsing the internet. These messages are often used to appear the genuine Windows warning messages. Scareware is also often used to technological support scam. The message asked people to call a certain number or connect with the scam posting as a technological scam. Excessive, the scammer tricks the victim to transferring money for the removing the virus was never there. A keylogger. A keylogger is a program that secretly records the user's type on the computer and sends it to the creator. It aims to steal password, credit card data, and the other sensitive information such may type. Hacking. Hacking refers to the act of gaining unauthorized access to the computer's networks or the data. People internalized in hackers are known as this hacking is known as the hackers. It is important to note that Hacker is a broad term, is not all hackers are the bad hackers. Hackers who recognize in the malware's activities and cause harm are known as the black hat hackers, and while those who are use their skills to identify and fit the system vulnerabilities and allowing organizations to prevent unauthorized access by the malicious hackers are known as the ethical hackers or what white hat hackers. Hackers are often used a method to known as the social engineering to take the people evolution sensitive information as the password may involve the hacker befriending to the victim malware the new as a free software AI-assisted social media engineering involves the user as artificial intelligence to make the attacks more conversationally. Dental of service DOS and distribution dental of service DDoS attack. A dental of service or DOS attack is attempt to make a computer website online service unavailable in the internet users are overwhelming to unauthorized requests or traffic. Distributed dental of the service or DDoS is attack attempts to the same thing, but the users networks are several computers to launch attack overwhelm the target. For example, in 2016, the DDoS attack distributed the major internet service like Twitter, Netflix, and Amazon. Phishing. Is the attack of the scammers that aims to trick to people get the sensitive information such as the bank details from them. A common phishing scam is also known as email, text, or the phone call that claims to be details to the individual organization that may be a bank or phishing email or the text that generally asks you to volatile victim that click a link to verify their account or credit card information. Links led to be fake website designed looks like a real one. Toward the scammer steals the password. Toward the scammer steals password. In some cases, the scammer may tell the people that the credit card or bank account has been blocked. They had to share the sensitive information such as password or credit card details immediately to get unblocked. Fishing is a play of the word fishing. Is the fisherman is blankets the attached and catch the fish. Scammers organize in the fishing to try the launch into the shaping confidential information by the posting the thirst worldly people. Is also as a fisherman waits patiently for suspecting the fish is taken into the bait. These scammers send out thousands of unsold email, emails known as spam or text known as spam. Random people waiting for to fall in their traps. The email address, phone numbers are often accumulated by the scammers toward illegal means. Advance fee fraud. An advance fee fraud is the spam email sent to you of thousands of the volatile victims. The scammer is volatile in a which individual independents or princess who are facing some difficulty need to transfer the vast amount of money or gold of their country or want to leave all their money receipts as a gift. Inhales the volatile return replies to the email the scammer asks to transfer the money toward difficult to tax means the such as the Western Union towards the money transfers or shipping. This amount towards scientific is the small compared with the money promised the scammer. Once the victim transfer the scammer disappears or tries to extract more money from the long can be fooling the victim. And another wasting of the advanced fee fraud is the text message of the phone call or informing the people they have won a lottery. mm, Lottery or a free holiday or offering them a easy surrounding job that pays really well. If people respond, the scammer asks a fee and disappears once it's paid. Sympathy fraud while browsing the internet or the social media is often come across with the posters or the that ask donations to save the sick child or support the victims or the national disorders such as posts as accomplished by the images seeks in an act to be emotional and rescues the people. Unfortunately, while there are real government organizations and NGOs are collecting donations to support such cases, a number of sources created by scammers looking to export people emotions to easy money. The advanced free fraud is also known as 419 scam after the section of the 419 of the Nigerian Criminal Code, which specifically addresses the crime of the popular of the Nigerian scammer is knowledge of the employing the traffic of the Israeli toward the scam spread global only the year the name 419 scam has researched. Identity thief. Someone scams use stolen personal information to coerce someone else in the online to conduct the criminal activities is known as identity thief. If the thief is particularly present in social media platforms, it is very common for the people unknown people as the friend, giving them the access to the personal information such as the photographs, friend list, location, habitats, etc. All the maybe overshine personal information to the all the information on the profile. Public scams are used to inform information to hack the victim account or set up the different account in the victim name using the stolen photographs and information they may then send friend requests to the victim family members and they ask for the money culting a sudden emergency posting as a victim. Scammers may similarly hack the victim email account and steal their identity. Email blackmail. Email involves the deadlines of the exposed to the sensitive or the embanking information about the victim unless an ransom is paid is the outcoming of the sensitive information with the people you do not know or trust. Surveillance and the overstacking involves the tracking of the monitoring and individual activities without their consequence. Often the malicious purpose people individual as may be a victim stacking cloud where someone continuously monitors their social media activity, messages, and even physical location data already highlights and imitate them. They are led to serve privacy and safety concepts. Cybersecurity is the preparer of the protection computer networks and the data from the thief, damage or unauthorized access besides the use of the specialized technology and the software. Cybersecurity is also requires rights, behavior, physical safety of the devices, computing devices are all the laptops, tablets and smartphones are all not only expensive but they store a lot of valuable personal data. We should be careful about the physical safety of the such devices to prevent it from getting stolen or accessed by the unauthorized users. This is particularly important for smaller devices such as smartphones, which they are easier to lose. Always store your safe devices in a safety and not in a use. Do not leave the mobile devices here and there. Enabling the tracking feature in Android Device Manager or Find My iPhone can help you to locate your device and lost in a stolen and will erase all the data remotely to prevent misuse. Managing access. The browser are one of the main ways to prevent the unauthorized access to your devices. Here are some rules you should follow to administer the process. A password should be hard to guess but easy to remember. A good password should be include a combining of the uppercase and lowercase letters, a number of the specific characters. It is not good to idea to write a password down or use the same password for multi accounts and devices. Using the different passwords for different accounts will ensure you all your account are not combining should be scammer manager or crack. To get hold of your password, you should keep changing your password frequently. Never share your password with anyone. The most commonly used password is 12345. Using such easy to guess password is pose a major cybersecurity risk. Many modern devices come from the face lock, fingerprint, and similarly technologies which may be unauthorized access even harder. You should make of this technology wherever you possible. This the banks and other organizations are using multi-factor authentication or MFA, providing additional layer of the security over and about password. MFA uses additional form of the verification such as the one-time password OTP sent to the user and registered the mobile number, email ID, special apps generate the one-time password or the tokens are applied. Users also used for MFA. Avoid oversharing. If a random stranger talks to you and asks you about share your home address, phone number, and your other details, you would not do so. The same should be done in an online world. Do not share your phone number, email address unless you are sure that the absolutely essential to do so. This will be reduced for exposed spam email address and this unscalded calls and messages. While using the social media, you should be careful to share too much of information always. Think about the information could be misused where the fall of the wrong hands may be needful of the hands compete in a strangers to your friend list or chatting and the exchanging of the information with the particularly those whom are now mutual friends. It is idea to make your social media profiles private. Be careful while browsing. Do not click unknown links or visiting websites that appear to be fishy. Most browsers allow you to be disable pop-up as you should use the filters. Avoid downloading the printed software or games. Not only they are illegal to use but often contain malware that can infect your devices. Be skeptical. Do not respond to the email and text messages or mail often. They are good to ask for the you click unknown links or provide the personal information or the email address messages claim to be from the trusted individuals or organizations. For the clicking the sender's email ID will be often enabled to the different email address, important website and the payment gateway and the online banking logins are the RUL start with HTTPS. Be mindful of these websites may be trying to fool you by imitating this web page. Always look at the RUL. A bank or other important organizations will never ask you about real sensitive information, personal information such as password or the phone call. With a doubt, disconnect the call and contact the bank separately to verify the seriousness of the communication on the mobile phones. You can special apps such as Truecaller to identify the filter the calls and messages as known as scammers. Use firewalls. A firewall check information and comes from the out of the computer towards set of the sensitive rules. firewalls and hardware-based physical devices. Some of the based installed computers on the network and devices such as routers and the firewalls act as a gatekeeper and prevents unauthorized entry. Use antivirus software. Antivirus software is designed to detect to remove the ISON or the malware such as virus Johnson and the spyware from your computer, and antivirus software recognize scanners and the computer for the threats alerts. You have the detects any malware files or software, allowing you to take appropriate action to remove them. Windows Defender, Norton Antivirus, and MCFE antivirus, well-known antivirus software. The Indian government has established national cyber crime reporting postal factories. Posting of the cyber attack many Indians stay also up to cyber police station or cyber cell for dealing the cyber crimes. Who before you read, discuss in class. Do you like homework to do it yourself, or do you get help? What homework do you usually have? How did Patrick? How who did Patrick homework? Patrick never did homework. Too boring, he said. He played the hockey and the baseball and the Nintendo instead. His teachers told him, Patrick, do not do your homework or you will not learn a thing. And ignores, but what he could do, he hated homework. They are often one day found a cat playing with a little doll, established it, escaped it away to it. He says, surprised it was in a doll at all. But the man of the tiniest size and had a little wool shirt and the fascinated whisker and the had a tall and the much and the witch yelled, "Oh, say me, do not give back my to the cat. I grabbed your wish. I promise you that the party could believe the luckily was here are the answer to be his problems. He sought to be only if you do all my homework till the end of the semester, the 35 days. If you have do not good enough job, I could be asked. Even get as the little man faced Winkley and discouraged the hammer and kicked the legs and the double and fishes and the grammed to scattered and the pursed his lips. Oh, I am cursed. I will do it. Branches are the golden troubles and the winter the spells it to fun and ransom the word of the witches. This cloth used to washing disclans, hammer, basketball with a lead paint screwed purposes his limbs. His face had the expression showing this news, anger, and disposal. Glitch and informational word fraud in a machine that had fault in a machine that is prevents from the working property. Here are the hitch or the problem. The two of his work is a little elf and the began to do the Patrick homework except there is always one glitch. The the elf was always know what to do. Need help? Help me. They saw, and Patrick would have to help in whatever. I don't know this word the elf used in reading the Patrick homework. Get me a dictionary, no. Whatever, better look up the word and the sound and it out by each letter. When I came from the maths, Patrick was out of luck. There are timetables. Times tables. The elf stuck. The elves never need that. Knisk gave a short, high-pitched cry. And the additional and the subtraction and the division and the fraction all sit down beside in the simply guides me and else known as nothing of the human history to them it's a mystery and a little elf already shouted and the louder go to the library. I need books more and more the books need I need more books and books you had and you can help me read them too. As the matter of the fact of the everyday, the everywhere, and the little elf was never had the Patrick was the working harder than ever and was the standing up the nights and the never felt so felt wealthy and going to the school with the eyes of the puffed bakery. Finally, he lost and school arrived